In case of emergency.
Hey, I've got a guy pointing a gun at me driving. We're armed as well. He keeps throwing the gun in our faces, acting like he's about to shoot us. If he keeps this up, I'm going to shoot him.
Where are you at?
I'm on Highway 9. We're running. He's trying to run from me now. We're on Highway 9 headed toward Dolores.
Do you have a cross street?
We just passed Marlowe Circle. We're past the Marlowe Circle. We're heading towards Dolores. I'm going to stay with him the whole way. Y'all need to get this guy off the road. He's aiming guns at people. He racked it. He was about to shoot at us. We pulled our guns out. I don't know what this dude's problem is. I'm towing a fucking couch, and he just pulls up next to us and aims a gun at my fucking friend's head.
Okay, what's your name?
Staying with him. He's in a black Chevrolet. His license plate is... It's a Michigan, what does that say? North Carolina weighted tag, Chevrolet black pickup truck. Yes, he's aiming guns. Listen, this dude shoots at me, we're going to put him down. I mean, this dude's insane.
Are you following him or is he following you?
He's been following us. Now we're behind him. We've got pictures of him holding, I've got pictures of him aiming the gun at us, everything. He's about to put the gun out again. Sir, this guy aims that gun at me, we're going to have to shoot him.
Did it start with a road rage or he just pulled up next to you?
I didn't do it. I was talking to my friend. We're trailering couches. And this dude just, my buddy's like, what the fuck? And he's got a gun aimed at us next to us. Then he tried to slam on brakes and wreck me, ran me into the grass. He just swerved at me. I need a trooper fast. Y'all, he may shoot at the cop too, man. Tell the cops we're in a white Ram pickup truck and we are armed. I'm military, so it ain't us. Don't shoot us. But this dude's fucking nuts.
Did he say anything to you or just point the gun at you?
Nah, he's turning off the road. We're going to keep trying to follow him, but if he starts shooting, dude, I don't know. All right, so he's turning onto Camp Swamp Road.
What road?
Camp Swamp Road.
Camp
He's
Swamp
stopping.
Road.
He's stopping. Hey, we're about to have a fucking shootout, dude. This dude's got a gun. He's got a fucking gun.
Do you have an address where you stopped at?
We're at, hey, I can't put it in gear.
Are you guys shooting? Hello? 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 I think.
Backing up.
Are you guys shooting each other?
Hey, boss, please.
Are you guys shooting each other?
He aimed and shot. He held his gun and aimed right at us. Dude, please come help us, man.
Has anybody shot?
I don't know. Dude, I don't want to go over there. This guy will try to kill us. I don't know if he shot or not, man. He shot fucking first. The dude shot at us. Why the fuck would he do that?
Where are you at?
I'm on Camp Swamp Road.
You turned off from 9, you're on Camp Swamp Road?
Yes, this dude, he fucking shot at us. Why the fuck would he do that?
I don't know.
Man, what the fuck? Man, he might be dead. We don't know, man.
Did you
Why
hit
the
him?
fuck would he do? Why did you fucking do that? How quick can you get me a cop here?
They're coming. You think you hit him?
Oh yeah, no, 100%. He got out, held the gun up, and then he whacked it. And when he whacked it, I tried to put the truck in reverse and get the fuck out of here. And then he shot. I don't know if he shot my truck. I don't know where it hit. But as soon as he shot, man, I shot back. I can't risk my fucking life like that.
I understand.
I can't hear. I can't hear you. I'm in my truck and it's loud. I've got to get out my truck and see if this dude's alive or not.
Okay.
All right. Do I get off the phone? What do I do?
No, stand.
Do you have another mag? Hand me another mag.
How far
That's
from
what's
Highway
left?
9 are you on Camp Swamp Road?
Do you want me to check to see if the guy's alive or not?
I wouldn't get too close in case he shoots again. How far from Highway 9 on Camp Swamp are you?
Ken, it's David. It's Jan's husband. Good. Are you coming out here? Okay. You know how long you'll be? I got you. It sounds like self-defense. And I got witnesses here that are backing that up as well, just so you know. Yeah. Well, the CID's coming. Yeah, it's blocked off. If you'll stay by, if you're adamant coming out here, if you'll just hang on a minute, I'll let them know you're close by, and we'll get you up there.
Was he driving out before he got to us?
I got you. Let me just get control of this whole debacle, and I'll give you a ring back. All right, boss.
He ran me all the way
Here's your
in the
bitch.
ditch. Hello?
Hey, are you coming up here? Well, you suck. Who you sending? Oh, who do I need to call? Lynn? Okay, sorry. I was given your name. Road rage, turn, self-defense, 10-7. Yeah. Alright. Alright, bye. Hey, Bradley. Tell him to sit down. Are you hot?
They've got me on the trailer bed. I can't believe Brad was with me.
Hey. I had to do something. What you got?
But what time did you get here?
I don't know if she logged me or not.
The sister of a man killed in a deadly 2023 road rage incident is speaking out. She wants law enforcement to reopen his case after new evidence has come to light. Thank you for joining us at 11. I'm Edward Moody.
And I'm Trish Williver. The Horry County coroner confirmed to News 13 tonight that 33-year-old Scott Spivey's death was ruled a homicide at the time.
New at 11, News 13's Adriana Lawrence spoke to his sister and got phone call recordings from her between the man who shot Spivey and, at the time, the second highest Horry County police official.
What's up, man?
Brandon, where are you at?
I'm in my house.
Can you come to Camp Swamp Road off of 9 like as fast as possible?
Yeah, what's wrong?
I had to shoot somebody.
This was the phone call restaurant owner Weldon Boyd made to former Horry County Deputy Chief Brandon Strickland following a deadly shootout between Boyd and Scott Spivey. It happened on September 9th, 2023, while the two traveled separately on Highway 9, then turned onto Camp Swamp Road. The incident was ruled self-defense, and Boyd was never charged. The South Carolina Attorney General's office declined to prosecute Boyd because of insufficient evidence. Spivey's sister, Jennifer Foley, obtained phone calls through a civil suit filed against Boyd. And out of the 90 recordings, she says she learned more into how the investigation was conducted.
And the detective who met with you last night was Alan Jones, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, country guy.
Yep.
Good old boy. Well, that's who I sent out there, and I called the captain over investigations and told him who you were. And my next call was to Jamie Richardson.
I felt as sick as I did the night that I found out my brother was killed.
She learned her brother's vehicle was towed from Loris all the way to Conway while his body was still in it. Strickland resigned last month, and now SLED and the FBI are looking into him over allegations of misconduct. Horry County Council Chair Johnny Gardner recently asked Governor McMaster to call for an outside investigation. On the same day, County Administrator Barry Spivey sent a letter to SLED Chief Mark Keel with that same request. Strickland does tell Boyd in the calls to talk to his attorney, and though he couldn't be there physically,
I was in the shadows last night. I weren't there, but I was in the shadows. You were taken care of.
Strickland's attorney Bert Von Herman spoke exclusively to News 13 to say anyone called out that night was already scheduled to be on call, and he was just trying to be there for a friend.
The choice of words, absolutely poor, and I think he would say that today. But there was no working in the shadows. In fact, you can't work in the shadows because he wasn't there, he wasn't in town.
Foley says in 2023, Horry County Police led the investigation while SLED assisted. Foley believes both did not review all the evidence provided and now wants another look taken at it, hoping her brother can receive a fair investigation.
They always say there's two sides to every story, yours and theirs. And then somewhere in the middle, there's the truth. And all I've ever asked was, somebody please just try and see, what do you think Scott's side might have been? And then let's see what meets up in the middle and what does the physical evidence show. And I don't feel like that was never afforded to us as a family.
I got people. I got a judge, a county judge. I've got Brandon with the SWAT team.
What's up, man?
Brandon, where are you at?
I'm in my house.
Can you come to Camp Swamp Road off of 9 like as fast as possible?
Yeah, what's wrong?
I had to shoot somebody.
What? You had to shoot somebody?
He held a gun at us. He ran us off the road. We stopped to try and get the stuff on the trailer because we were hauling a couch. He got out, pulled a gun, started shooting at us, and we had to shoot back.
All right, did you call 911?
Yeah, they're all here. And I've got witnesses that watched him run me off the road, that watched him hold the gun out the window. We have a picture of him holding the gun out the window, and then when he was in front of us, he got out the car, racked the slide, aimed it at us, and started shooting, and we shot back. And then when he got back in the car, we quit shooting, and then he started shooting again, and we started having to shoot again.
Is he dead?
Yes.
Alright, I gotta be real careful with that because in my jurisdiction we're an investigating agency, so I gotta be careful that I'm not showing any,
I know that. It's self-defense. And we got witnesses that are all saying it's self-defense. I'm a nervous wreck, dude. Well,
I'll slide out there, but I gotta be real careful, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right.
It's just, I just don't understand what in the world was going through his head. I mean, the dude just lost it.
Well, I'll tell you what I was told. Well, what I heard, not from my people, but from somebody else who knew who this guy was. Says he must have been a pretty big dude because he said he was roiding. He was on roids real bad. He might have been having some roid rage.
Well, hopefully they do a top screen on him.
Yeah, they will. They will because originally the coroner's, and this is all me and you talking. This isn't the county police talking to you. Okay.
Okay.
Originally they weren't even going to do an autopsy on the guy. I was like, no, y'all need to do one just to cover it in case like a civil suit or something tries to come down the line, just to cover you. So, because the autopsy tells you how somebody died. We know how he died. He was shot.
Do they know how many times he was hit or anything?
They'll do the autopsy either today or tomorrow. I don't know. But I was up through it last night talking and everything. I was in the shadows last night. I weren't there, but I was in the shadows. But I'm going to tell you, I told Jada last night, and I talked to Daniel. I said, this is one of the hardest things I think I've ever dealt with, having a friend of mine involved in something like that, and I can't be there for him.
You were there for me, and I fully understood what you were saying. I mean, it was, and Ken got there very fast. I mean, Ken was with me, me and Bradley pretty quick. So.
Okay, Alan's a good dude, man. I wanted to send the right person down there to you. So.
They
treat you good though.
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah. I mean, it was fine. I just wish it, didn't have. I just wish it didn't happen, but. Hopefully hopefully they just, it's just all these rumors. I mean, I'm still seeing people saying stuff, and it's just like, damn, y'all. I mean, it ain't like I went looking for that. I pulled off the road. He was parked, and I mean, he basically ambushed us.
Well, here's the deal, dude. You could have been. Oh, and I talked to Nate last night too. I called Nate. He was at dinner, and I discussed it all with him, and he said that when I talked to you, to tell you he's thinking about you, but not to worry about anything. Because they'd have to go to him if they were going to charge you for a warrant. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, and they're not going to, so don't even think like that. But, yeah, you good, man. I hate you went through it, man.
It is what it is. I mean, it's. I'm okay with it. I mean, Bradley's pretty quiet, but.
Who's the guy you were with?
That's my buddy Bradley.
Well, don't tell Bradley you enjoyed that.
I had a damn blast, but.
The police. A SWAT team.
Well, if you enjoyed it, son, you just need to keep that to yourself, and I wouldn't even tell Bradley that because, you just, I mean, I know y'all friends and everything, but you wouldn't want Bradley to accidentally slip up and tell somebody that you said that.
They finished the analysis on both my vehicle and his. The TRX was never hit once other than the shots that we made through the windshield.
Okay.
Scott was shooting a Springfield XD45.
Okay, that explains the low round count.
That explains the lower round count and the big hole in the tailgate.
Okay.
On top of that,
they have significant evidence that Scott, there was shell casings, there was a significant amount of shell casings outside of the vehicle and significant amount of shell casings inside of his vehicle, which confirms our story that he engaged us from the outside of the truck, got back in his truck, and we quit shooting, and then he started shooting again. So our story is solid. Now here's where it gets crazy. Remember when he put his head up and we both were starting to shoot again?
Yeah.
That's when we killed him.
Yeah.
You know why he put his head up?
Why?
He was lifting himself off of the center console where he had another high capacity magazine that he was trying to get to reload and get back in the fight. Ken told me that I had a horseshoe up my ass. He said, what are the chances that you get in a shootout and you got 5 independent witnesses where none of them know you and none of them know each other all stop to back up your story?
Yeah.
He said if this had happened on a back road where it was just you, Bradley, and that vehicle and there was no one else around, he said this would have been a whole different situation.
Yeah, I believe so.
And Brandon said, just be thankful he wasn't black.
Yeah, I mean, and that's true.
So, Bradley, I know it's to say, but I had a blast. I know it's but I'm a person.
Well, I mean, you know, it is what it is.
I had a good time.
The main thing is, I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're okay.
Matt! How do you turn the mic off on the cameras?
Did Horry County Police mishandle the investigation into a deadly 2023 shooting? That's a question we've been posing to you folks for years, and one attorneys think they have the answer to, partially thanks to newly released videos like the one you just saw. So here's our Ashley Listrom walking us through one of those videos and explaining the intriguing circumstances surrounding it.
Hey, who's there? Higgs. Hey, Higgs. Sir. How you cut the mic off?
We got our hands today on this clip, recorded the night of September 9th, 2023, capturing Horry County police officers attempting to turn both the mic and camera off of a cruiser's dash cam.
To turn the mic off, I want to mute it.
While this practice can be commonplace, especially during sensitive investigations, the circumstances behind this particular clip surfacing now are raising some eyebrows.
How do you turn the mic off?
That's because it's just one of 7 different dash cam videos Horry County's police chief claims officers mislabeled while investigating a deadly road rage shooting off of Highway 9 in Longs. That's where prominent North Myrtle Beach business owner Weldon Boyd and his friend Bradley Williams allegedly gunned down fellow driver Scott Spivey, but claimed self-defense and never faced charges. It's an outcome critics like Spivey's family members are attributing to Boyd's documented friendship with then Horry County Deputy Police Chief Brandon Strickland. Strickland resigned from the force in March amid suspicion he mishandled the investigation. Just one day before the state law enforcement division launched an investigation of its own into his alleged misconduct. As that investigation continues, Scott Spivey's loved ones say it's going to take a lot in order for them to trust HCPD in the future.
They're doing an internal investigation, and they still have never asked my family, what did you have questions about? What did you feel wasn't right? So we know what else to look for. So no, I don't feel like it brings me any closer to trust.
Horry County's police chief told us Wednesday, quote, up to 3 officers could face, quote, violations over the 7 mislabeled dash cam videos. But he has yet to name any of them or specify what those violations would entail. For now, live in the studio, Ashley Listrom, WMBF News.